voice on the dawn.
What's going on, guys? Lion's Pride here, back again with another Absolver video. This time I'm going to be showing you guys how to beat the second boss in the game, Kuretz. He's found in the Colosseum, and his fight is very annoying and pretty challenging for people who aren't experienced fighting in their style. So I wouldn't suggest fighting him first if you haven't fought the other bosses yet. I would wait until you beat all the marked ones and the other two bosses that I mentioned in the previous video before you fight this guy, because he has a very interesting way of beating him, and on top of that, when he has an interesting second part to him that kind of fucks you up. So I wouldn't suggest fighting him if you aren't experienced and versed in your fighting style. Obviously I'm playing my Windfall, and Windfall is very good against him in this fight, but it's kind of lacks near the end of the fight. So as always, like I've always said in all my other videos, make sure you guys are proficient with your blocking. Make sure you're really proficient with using your ability to block. Like I can weave out of my way, like the cult fighters can absorb the damage, and the Forsaken people can parry and redirect the attack. I would suggest using Earthquake that you get from beating one of the marked ones, like I just did in that moment right there, because it stuns him and it gives you a good amount of time to hit him before he starts fucking you up. Now here, as you can see on screen, is the very shitty part about fighting this guy, is that eventually he will bring these people out and they will instantly start fucking on you. If you focus on them too much, like I started to do, they're gonna get you into a little group and they're all gonna attack at once. They're not the kind of people who would wait for one to attack and then the other one to attack and then the other one. No, these guys completely just one after the other just freaking hitting you non-stop. It sucks a lot, and trying to use your healing ability against them isn't gonna work really well. But if you're going low on health and you need some help to finish off Kuretz, I suggest you fucking beat a couple of these guys' ass real fast, get some health back, and then go ahead and proceed to kill him. But as you can see here, I was focusing way too much on these little guys here and not enough on Kuretz. And the thing about them is that they don't go away. They end up going away after you get Kuretz a little bit lower health, but they don't go away just by fighting them only. You have to fight him. You gotta focus him and not these guys. So what you're gonna want to do is try to keep your distance and then move in for the kill. Don't let them bunch you up. Try to get them out of your way. If you need to hit them, get them out of your way. But make sure after you do that, you focus on Kuretz, because Kuretz is going to do a lot of attacks, a lot of multiple hits, and it's going to be annoying while they're hitting you. So watch that about him. He's kind of annoying with that. The other thing about Kuretz when you're fighting him is that eventually, just like with the last bosses that I showed you, when you brought one of them down to a low amount of health, they pulled their sword out, you killed them, and you obtained their sword. With Kuretz, when you beat him to a certain amount of fucking health, he's going to pull out the war gauntlets, just like he did right there, and he's going to fight you with them. Now be careful, because these are a lot more dangerous than fighting him normally with hand-to-hand. Use your abilities to absorb and get out of his way, because they hurt. But when you beat him, the good thing about him is that you get those war gauntlets, and those war gauntlets are very, very solid things to use to fucking beat him with. And personally, I use the sword right when he pulled out his gauntlets, because if you did the boss fight like I did in the beginning and you get the sword, it's a lot easier because his armor that he's wearing doesn't protect from cutting damage too much. So it's a lot easier to fight him and a lot easier to kill him. But be careful, like I said, those war gauntlets hurt, so make sure you avoid and do everything you can to get out of his way, but you continuously fight. Don't stop to pick up your sword, don't stop to do anything. Just make sure you move out of his way, make sure you block, and you hit him with everything you got. Like I just did there, that's what beat him. So if you guys found this the slightest bit helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Hit that little bell notification so you know when I upload another video, and I'll be back with another video on Absolver very soon. Get your daily dose of gaming in. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.